Welcome back to Eagle Eye Prepping, where we turn everyday life into everyday preparedness. Let's get ready for whatever comes next, one simple step at a time. When it comes to preparing for emergencies, many people feel like they need to spend a lot to be truly ready, but prepping doesn't have to drain your wallet. With some smart strategies, you can build up your supplies and secure your family without overspending. Okay, and trust me on this one, I've done it little by little, and I can certainly tell you how I did it. So here's how to prep on a budget and make every dollar count. Number 1, set a budget and prioritize needs. You want to start with a clear idea of what you can afford to spend each month on prepping. Prioritize essential items like food and water, then you can move over to first aid supplies. Make a list of these core needs and focus on filling in the gaps over time. By having a budget, you can avoid impulse purchases like me. Okay, I am a person who is an impulse shopper, but I'm much better now. This will ensure that your funds are used where they're needed most, okay? Now, if you're like me, you like pen and paper, I would suggest that you use a notebook to track your spending and plan out future purchases. This helps you stay organized and see your progress. Number 2, buy in bulk and store wisely. Buying in bulk can save you a lot of money over time, especially when it comes to non-perishable items like rice, beans, canned goods. You want to check out warehouse stores or local markets for deals on bulk items. And don't forget to compare the prices online. For me, I don't have any warehouse stores that are less than an hour away. I have to drive to get to them, but I have been making a very strong effort to compare prices online before I step into Kroger or before I step into Walmart. And the difference that I see in some of the same items located at the stores that are only maybe a mile apart from each other is significant. But checking these prices online makes me or puts me in a situation where I'm able to save and bring home more food to store. So when you're thinking about bulk purchases, you want to make sure that you're also keeping in mind that proper storage is key. Make sure you keep your bulk items in airtight containers to extend their shelf life. I love using glass jars. You don't have to use glass jar. Any airtight container that you have at your fingertips is perfectly fine. So the main thing you want to also think about when you're thinking about buying in bulk is to store what you eat and eat what you store. Focus on items that your family already enjoys so that nothing goes to waste. Number 3, DIY emergency supplies. So instead of purchasing all of your prepping gear, consider making some of it yourself. You can create your own first aid kits, your own water filtration systems, or even homemade fire starters using inexpensive materials. This can be a fun family activity and it saves money in the long run. Okay. Number 4, shop secondhand. Thrift stores, garage sales, and online marketplaces can be great sources for affordable emergency prepping supplies. Look for items like sturdy backpacks, extra blankets, camping gear, and even non-electric tools. Shopping secondhand not only saves money, but it's also an eco-friendly way to prepare. Number 5, add your supplies gradually. Okay, this is a huge one. You do not need to buy everything all at once. Instead, add a few extra items to your grocery cart each week. Pick up an extra can of vegetables, a box of pasta, or a pack of batteries when they're on sale. Over time, these small purchases will add up to a well-stocked pantry and emergency kit. You want to keep an eye out for seasonal sales like back to school or holiday clearances, where you can find discounts on supplies like batteries, storage containers, and more. Number 6, learn skills instead of buying gadgets. And this is a huge one if you really don't have any extra money to spend. Some of the best prepping tools are skills that don't require a purchase. Focus on learning basic survival skills like first aid, gardening, and basic home repairs. These skills are invaluable during an emergency and won't cost you anything if you take advantage of free resources like YouTube tutorials or community classes. Number 7, rotate your stockpile. Regularly check your food and water supplies to ensure nothing goes to waste. Use older items first and replace them with new purchases. This way your stockpile stays fresh and you won't have to worry about items expiring. Plus, it's easier to spot what you're running low on, helping you plan for your next shopping trip. And the best way that we do this in my family is by making sure that we keep an inventory, because we're able to sort the spreadsheet by the date, the expiration date, so we know what's coming up as far as the expiration dates, and it's just much easier to track that way. And of course, once you use an item, you can just delete it from the spreadsheet, or you use it and you have a backup and you can add it back, whatever. It's very easy to do. It's not rocket science. Science. You can do it. And finally, number 8, focus on multi-purpose items. Choose supplies that can serve multiple functions, like a multi-tool, duct tape, or even baking soda, which can be used for cleaning, first aid, and more. Multi-purpose items means fewer things to buy and store, making your prepping efforts more efficient and cost-effective. Prepping doesn't have to be expensive. By setting a budget, shopping smart, and learning new skills, you can build a solid foundation of preparedness without straining your finances. Remember, the goal is to be ready for whatever comes your way, and with these tips, you'll be able to do so while keeping your budget intact. So for more affordable prepping tips, be sure to go and download the Budget Prepping Guide and start building your emergency plan today. Remember, no one is coming to save you, but you absolutely have the power to save yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's work together to keep building the life you want to protect.